Their leading scorer at 13 points. But can be a bit of a wild card at times.
She sure can be it, but offensively, when she is in rhythm and her teammates find her, she is the difference maker.
Jackson tied up.
Ball possession to Purdue.
Won't able to get a hand in long enough. Possession arrow. He's going to give it to Purdue. They're going to have possession when we return. Under 12 minutes to go in the first half in our second quarterfinal matchup of the day on Big Ten Network. Winner of this game will face Iowa in the first semifinal game tomorrow here on the Big Ten Network. France. It's it back from Malone with 15 on the shot clock.
Both teams starting and continuing in zone defense.
Baseline jumper, too strong from France. Tori Davis has checked in for Indiana. She had some key minutes for them against Northwestern yesterday.
And provides good offense, excellent on the baseline, can knock down a three as well.
That pass deflected, but Thomas is there underneath. Jackson scores. Well, Purdue aggressive defensively, but Indiana caught a break, the ball in the right place. 2-point lead for the Boilermakers.
Well, if Danielle Campbell's out of the ball game, going inside is a great decision. The big shot blocker checking in shortly.
Driving, and Jackson. Look at that shot attempt from Keisha Mosley.
Coach Jack will tell you it has taken a while for Amber Jackson to adjust to playing in this conference. The transfer from San Jose State, playing her best basketball of the season.
Jackson being aggressive, gets underneath, out for Roberson. Jackson just playing a lot more confidently, it seems.
Absolutely, we saw it earlier.
Shot clock at 2. Brown got her own miss.
Purdue desperately trying to get the right matchups.
Bogdanova and Thomas. Foul on the floor. Bogdanova picks up the personal. It's the show for all Big Ten fans. It features highlights, analysis of all of today's tournament action. Don't miss the Big Ten tonight. 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central tonight right here on the Big Ten Network. Almost midway through this first half, Purdue and Indiana still kind of feeling it out what this game's going to be like.
It's been physical, but the officials have really let them play as Davis knocks down a big shot.
Jory Davis.
We talked about the substitution. She comes in and good things happen for Indiana.
Just a 25% three-point shooter on the year, but center cut that one. Campbell. Indiana's grabbed a 1-point lead.
Just the second team foul on Indiana. Purdue has one. So foul's not really foul trouble. The bonus not really playing a factor so far in this first half.
Brown picks up her first. Thomas also has one for IU. Cara Malone. Malone, I think she may have lost it or just kind of flipped it to Freeman, who shoots and scores a 14-footer.
Nice job finding a seam in that zone. So key when you're trying to attack zone defense. Get into those gaps, elevate, knock down shots.
Another lead change. It belongs to Purdue. Davis lost the handle, but then it's tied up. It will remain with Indiana.
Possession to Indiana.
Offensively, when you're playing Purdue, you better know where Cara Malone is. That pass went right by her. If she's in the vicinity, she's going to get a hand on it. She just makes things happen.
17 on the shot clock as Indiana inbounds.
Purdue showing zone, man, now back to zone.
Jackson spins baseline and rims out. Malone.
They're just blanketing Danielle Campbell, making it very difficult for her to get some clean passes inside.
They do get it to Campbell. She's surrounded. Mosley off the glass, scores.
Mosley, another player, Mark, that we have really come to appreciate over the course of this season. The 6'1" freshman out of Detroit. gives his team valuable minutes in the paint.
A high school teammate of Ohio State's Tamara Riley. We'll see Riley later tonight. #1 seed Ohio State will face Illinois. Thomas spinning again, shoots, and one.
Basket is good.
That is an outstanding post move. The deep inside, it's covered. You reverse and come back to the baseline side. Beautiful read. You basically use Mosley as a pivot point. You lean, you curl, you come right back at her. That is a great job.
Back in for Indiana, number 35, Kim Wilberson. At the line with one shot for the Hoosiers is Whitney
Thomas, about a 70% free throw shooter on the year and unable to tie it up. Malone races ahead. Stopped there by Thomas. Or Miatan now in for Purdue. Thomas gets the steal, stepping in front of Mosley. 8 minutes to go. A three. Brown off the back rim and a Campbell board.
And Malone wanted to run, was breaking long. It's got to come back and get the ball.
Which he brings into the front court. Kiki Freeman. Or Miatan, a junior from New Orleans. Long three with 8 on the shot clock. Missed by Malone. The Jackson board.
When Purdue sees zones, they really miss Jody Howell. Just a terrific trigger person beyond the arc.
Davis trying to dump it to Thomas, but not a great pass. And an Indiana turnover, their 6th of the game. It's Purdue by 1 with 7:21 to play in the first half. The Indiana Hoosiers won 6 conference games a year ago. They win 10 this year. And some notable wins. A very big one, non-conference, against West Virginia around Christmas time. And one late in conference play over Ohio State in overtime.
There's no doubt that Michigan was one of the most improved teams in the conference, but I think you have to give Coach Jack a lot of credit. Her program really elevated. They were right up in the middle of the pack most of the year. And on their final home game, on their big promotion, head to the Hall, 8,100 fans, their largest turnout ever at Assembly Hall.
8,136 to set that mark. Bogdanova. 8 to shoot. Bogdanova a 3. Roberson runs it down.
Rebounding has been an issue all season long for Indiana. They're -3 in rebounding margin, so they have to work very, very hard chasing them down.
Thomas double team. Campbell and Bogdanova just trying to get it back into the lane. Now Malone doesn't have numbers, pulls up, in and out on the 17-footer with Miatan the rebound. Wide open jumper, Freeman. Kiki Freeman. 4 of 5 from the field now. A game high 8 points.
Purdue, a very good team when they can knock down open shots. Don't try to do too much with it. Defensively, great trap last possession, and when you do that, you give Fakara Malone opportunities to go get the basketball.
Six minutes to go. The jumper, 16-footer. Jory Davis rolls off.
Freeman, solid rebound. Now pushes some tempo.
Bumps into Thomas. Backed up by Miatan.
Solid job defensively by Indiana, forcing the reset offensively by Purdue.
Malone swings it to the baseline. Gets it back from Freeman, leans in, 15-footer short off the front rim. Bogdanova keeps it alive. Freeman, Campbell passes out of the double team. A Miatan open jumper in and out.
One of the few touches that Campbell has really been able to get, not a productive one, just surrounded.
Nikki Smith, the senior, with